Hello. Okay, so I'm super excited right now because I have some pretty unbelievable news. So to give you a little bit of a backstory, Alec and I have been trying to get pregnant and or conceive for a few months now without any luck. Last night or yesterday, he decided to go up north to Delphi to visit one of his friends. So he stayed the night there last night. Meanwhile, I'm here with just the pups. And then last night I just kind of like decided to, first thing when I wake up this morning, to take a pregnancy test. So I did, just because, they say it's always better to do it first thing in the morning. So I did, didn't want to look at it and waited, probably only like a minute before I looked at it, and it had the double line. So I was like, what the fuck, super excited. So I only had one, so I then decided like I gotta go somewhere like ASAP and get another one. Meanwhile, it's like 7:20 in the morning, so nothing's open yet. So I look at the nearest CVS, they don't open till 8. Look at Target, they don't open till 8. And I've been kind of thinking about it for a while of how I wanted to like surprise him when I do get a positive test rating. And I wanted to surprise him with like a cute little pair of shoes and the test laying in front of it, to where like when he walks into a room, he'll be able to see that right off and be really surprised. So I didn't know if CVS had like little baby shoes, so I make the truck to Target. I'm there early, so I'm waiting. They finally open, so I go in and get the test, get the cute little pair of shoes, come back, take the other test, and this one is like even more positive. Like the double lines are even more clear. So at this point I am like freaking out because it's something that we've been really excited about, for the past few months of trying to do this essentially. And so I kind of like, I got it all set up like in our bedroom. I just put like the little pair of shoes and the 2 tests in front of it on a little pillow on our bed, so that way when he comes home and goes to the bedroom, that'll be like the first thing that he sees. So I'm not going to say anything until then, and we'll just kind of see how he reacts. But I do want to show you the like little setup. It's nothing fancy, but super cute. Okay, so this is the cute little setup that I did. The pillow is purple, so I didn't think that was cute, so I just put this little towel over it. But here are the 2 tests. This is the first one that I took this morning. The line's kind of fading there. And then when I went to Target, I got this other test, and as you can see, this one's a little bit more clear. So these were like the only shoes that I could find because I was just so excited and in a hurry. Just cute little shoes. But yeah. So there is that. So when he walks into the room, when he gets home, he'll be able to see this. Okay, so that is it for my little baby rant. I do want to do an after kind of like short little clip of how he reacted or whatever. I don't really want to record that. So that's something just for us, but I do want to come back on here and kind of talk about that. I'm super excited. I know he's going to be really excited. And I can't wait for him to get home and see it. So yeah, keep you updated. Okay, so Alec just texted me saying that he is about to leave Delphi to be on his way home, which means that when he gets home, he'll take off his shoes at the door or whatever, and then he'll head back to the bedroom, see the little surprise I see, and get to see his reaction. So I'm so excited. Okay, hello again. So I never did a follow-up video after I surprised Alec yesterday. Needless to say, he was not expecting it. So like I said, when I had everything kind of like set up on the pillow, I was waiting for him to like walk in the room, and he was like taking forever, and I'm like, okay, come on, because I'm about to bust. But he finally walked into the room. I heard him open the door, so I like paused my show on Netflix and to like see if he was gonna like make any sort of like surprising sound or anything. But I didn't hear anything, so I walked back there and he was just kind of like looking at me, and So obviously we kind of like celebrated, like, woo, yeah, and was all excited and stuff, you know. And he was like, when I first walked in, like, he said that he thought that I had those little baby shoes, like, that I bought him for like a friend of mine or something. And I'm like, why would I like set them up on a pillow, like on display? But anyway, so he was like, yeah, I didn't really understand what was going on until I saw the tests. But yeah, so he was super excited. We're both really excited. And then next bit of business, I had mentioned that I had already set up like a doctor's appointment with an OB. But essentially it was just like an annual exam or something. I'm not really sure, but I had to cancel that. And then essentially they schedule all 3 like ultrasound, I think, visits, or not ultrasound, but they schedule your first 3 visits up front. So I had to cancel the one for this Thursday because they don't get you on until you're 8 weeks. So I only had to wait like 2 or 3 weeks until I could get in again at the end of this month. So my first appointment is at the end of this month, where it's going to be my first ultrasound. Next appointment is at the beginning of December, and then 3rd appointment is at the beginning of January. So essentially, due to all the COVID stuff going on and everything, they said that I'm allowed to bring 1 adult with me at the ultrasound. So essentially I'm bringing my husband, obviously, or I hope that he could make it. So it's at 9:50 in the morning, and he goes into work at 6 a.m. So hopefully he'll be able to kind of get a little bit of a break to come with me, and hopefully I'm able to work around my schedule with my work without actually like coming out with like what's going on just yet, because I don't want to say anything just yet. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, just wanted to give a little update, and then I'll try to kind of like record as much as I can, like going into the appointment and everything as well. So until then. All right, and that wraps up my pregnancy announcement video. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, because that does mean so much to me. I hope to make more of these videos as my journey goes along, to kind of keep you updated. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much again, and see you soon.